Hey, what do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, your sister's ass, the Pony Express. Vic Dibitetto here for another episode of Shitty Private Messages. Well, as you all now know, I get thousands of wonderful messages each and every day from my wonderful fans all over the world. Now, it's amazing and gratifying to see where people are writing me from. But I do get some, how shall I say it? I do get some less than civil comments from people who apparently watch me even though they don't like me. Now, first of all, let's get this straight. When I do a shitty private messages, I get lots of comments from my supportive fans who tell me, don't let the nasty ones get to you, or don't change who you are, we got your back, and stuff like that. And of course, I appreciate it. But I want each of you to know that the shitty private messages don't bother me one iota. I'm not going to change a thing just because some cowardly shit piper is hiding behind a Facebook page with no picture and a newsfeed that looks like a Russian bot created it in Sakakistan. Please, these messages don't bother me a bit. If you don't have some haters, that means you're not successful. So, let's see what a few dog blowers have to say, shall we? And remember, for legal reasons, I can't say their last name. Okay, our first message comes from Tina T. Tina writes, I wrote a comment on your Facebook page and your fans attacked me and you didn't come to my defense. So I am no longer a fan. Goodbye. Tina, first of all, I have no idea what you wrote because you deleted your comment. How do I know what you said? If you said you like to adopt children out of orphanages and shoot them out of cannons into brick walls, well, then I could understand why so many people had a problem with that. Second of all, I have 4 social media platforms. I have 1.8 million followers. I put up video posts every single day on each one of them, Tina. You see, Tina, there are literally thousands of comments pouring into each post. I also have a life, and I have business meetings, and I eat, and shit, and shower, and work out, and, well, I guess what I'm trying to say nicely is, if you post a comment, I might not have time to see it as quickly as you would like me to. So because I didn't come to your rescue at the exact moment you were getting responses from other people, that's why you stopped being a fan? Look, I'm sorry you were kicked in the head by a mule when you were young, and this has left you without the ability to think critically. Tina, I want you to step back, really think about what you're saying, and then sit in a bowl of Clorox so the corona can't enter into your fish bucket or your deuce blaster. Gabis? Good. I feel better already. Our next message comes from Darren P. Darren writes, why won't you do a ticked off Vic about the looting and the rioting? It seems like you're afraid to speak about this. If that's true, you are a coward. Darren, first of all, blow me. Second of all, I did do a video addressing this. I actually did 2 videos that discussed all of the things going on right now. Look, if you're going to complain and say that the looters and rioters, which is a small tiny percentage of all the people protesting, means the entire protest is bad, that means you also believe that a few bad cops means that the entire police force in this country is bad, and that is just not true. There are some bad apples in all organizations. There are bad protesters, bad cops, bad plumbers, bad lawyers, bad dentists, bad teachers, bad electricians, bad bus drivers. There are some bad everything everywhere, you dumb fuck. This is the nature of the human being. Some are flawed. So you don't condemn a whole group of people over the actions of a few. Didn't you ever listen to the Osmonds? One bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch, girl. Darren, oh, give it one more try before you give up on love. And here's the last one for today. This beauty comes from Elroy C. I went on Elroy's Facebook page and it was just full of love and compassion. There was a photo of a person with a Nazi symbols tattooed all over his body. Then there were some post about BLM superimposed over a Confederate flag. You know, all the stuff that Americans should embrace. And of course, there were some posts about religion and church and what it says in the Bible. Anyway, Nazi Boy wrote this: "You are a disgrace to white people. You should go live with the N's. He used that word that begins with an N and ends with an R. Then he writes, the WAPs are just as bad as the N's. You're all animals. You should all die in a fiery hell. And there you have it. Elroy von Lick My Ass brought it all full circle. Nazis, Confederate flags, the Bible, N's and WAPs and animals, all in a neat and tidy 5 short sentences. This is apparently, I assume, some person who is actually functioning in the United States of America. You know, going to supermarkets and driving a car and interacting with the public and going to church. And on one hand, he will talk about religion and God. On the other hand, he will call black people N's, Italian people WAPs, or probably Italian people WAPs, say we are all animals, and he hopes we all die in hell. You know, the fucked up part is that Elroy is not alone. I have a feeling there are more of him out there. Yes, I know that was sarcasm. I know there are more of him out there. Elroy, I hope you bring a box of cannolis. Go to a Nazi Klan rally someday, and just before you get there, some brown paint accidentally spills on you, so when you arrive, they think you're a black Italian. That should be fun time for you, right? Oh, and I also hope a bull that's been put out to stud mistakes you for a pretty cow, bangs you in the ass until milk squirts out your man nipples. Now go to church so you can get struck by lightning, you fucking inbred mommy banger. Nice name there too, Elroy. And that's that. Thanks for watching another round of shitty private messages. I'll keep you guys up to date as more of these gems come in. You know, it's important that we understand that America is full of wonderful people. It's also important that it has some mutants who should be put on a rocket and sent into the fucking sun. But remember, one bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch, girls. Have a great day, everybody. Hope to see you soon in the real world.